Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here for a while, I thank you so much for coming back and seeing me. So today's reading, there is a particular focus that we're going to look at. The message that I received before we jump into this is that there is something that has shown up in your life that may look like an unexpected obstacle, and you are being asked to redirect your energy. So almost like transmuting the energy of what you perceive as the obstacle to find a new route, either to go around it or to move through it. So whatever the energy looks like that you are perceiving as an obstacle, the Hanged Man is coming up for me. So there's something where we're being forced to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe there's an avenue that you need to pursue that you didn't notice before, or maybe there is a new avenue altogether that just wasn't there altogether previously. So we're going to use that to start today's reading. I hope that resonates with you. Let's jump right in. All right, so let's take a look. Please tell me, Spirit, what is it that we need to know as a collective that we might be perceiving as an obstacle? Thank you. A change in the wind. Okay, we'll read on that a little bit. So it looks like there's something that's changing. And again, it's very much tied to energetic changes. So this might mean, a literal change in your life. Something is being changed for the better or for worse. But my intuition is telling me that you're supposed to look at it from a different lens. Okay, so maybe some of you are looking through something through a rose-colored lens and you're asked to be more critical about it, or vice versa. Maybe you're being too critical about something and Spirit's asking you to look at it more through that rose-colored lens. So let's keep going. What else do we have? We have TikTok. Okay. Some of you may feel that like there's a time constraint on something. Time to change. Yep, I also just heard that. The winds of change. Okay, the winds of change. And the last one we have is all that glitters. So this is about not falling for things that look shiny but really are not. Okay? So there's something that we're looking at that might be trying to sway us in one direction. And when we get there, we realize, oh, it's like fool's gold, right? What we thought this was, it's really not that. So let's take a look at this first card with the change. So this is a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift and uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like the zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporary and they're moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scatter seeds and nourish the soil, for better things are ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. So where I live today, it actually was very windy. And I always perceived the wind as bringing change. So you might have noticed this change, and this might not be something that you've noticed yet or that you've picked up on. So let's relate this to relationships. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth. A way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. So if you are in a relationship where you feel that things are rocky and you're unsure of where they're headed, again, this message could be for you, but your clear indication here is just to remove yourself from the drama and to let it pass, okay? As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity that you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out and all will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. So let's jump into the tarot on this because I don't want to over-evaluate this. We clearly know that there's a change, and basically your test right now is how strong of a tree are you and how deep are your roots in the hurricane that's occurring around you. So you're being called to be strong through the storm, through these winds of change, and to ensure that the foundation is strong enough to endure whatever this change that is coming in for you. All right, let's jump into the tarot. Thank you. We have the Page of Cups. So that could be very much tied to relationships. You might be getting messages of love. Could be messages of self-love. Okay, we also have the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So when it did say, when I was reading from the book, to trust the changes that are occurring because better things are coming, this is exactly pointing to that. So with the High Priestess being here, this is us trusting through that change, okay? We are acknowledging that change is uncomfortable, right? It's never easy. It's never fun. It's never what we want to do. But we also deep down trust that sometimes change is required for us to get this happy ending. So whatever it is that you're working towards, we're going from a Page of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So it's basically like, okay, we have this minimal little bit of happiness, and we're going to cultivate it, and we're going to grow it, and we're going to turn it into this Ten of Cups. So, however you're doing that, trust in that process. And again, you may be required to see things from a different perspective or to endure some kind of change that's occurring in your life. If this is relationships, there may be turmoil that's happening. Maybe you need to go through some turmoil. It's like having those hard conversations. And once you get through that, then it becomes easier, okay? No relationship is 100% easy. It just isn't. It's not meant to be. But sometimes you have to have those difficult conversations. And once you get through that, then it does get easier, okay? So let's take a look at this TikTok card. So again, just going along with the theme of timing being an issue. So this is referencing timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. When humans create time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life that you desire, which is this Ten of Cups. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are right here, right now, and always show up when you need them right on time. And then if this is directed towards relationships, love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and to receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. All right. Beautiful energy right there. So this might be for some of you who have felt like maybe you haven't done enough up to this point in your life. Maybe you feel lost on your journey, like what is my next step, and that I need to hurry up and do something, right? If you feel that way, that means you're thinking too futuristically. So they do say that depression comes from thinking too much in the past, and anxiety comes from thinking too much in the future. But if you're present in the here and now, those things tend to go away. All right, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not going to say that anybody has any of those ailments. That's just kind of the saying that goes with it. Let's get some tarot on this TikTok. Tell me about this divine timing and timelessness. What do we have to go with this, please? Thank you. The Tower. All right, let's clarify the Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. No, okay. The Four of Pentacles. All right. So I'm very much getting right now that some of us are afraid to let some things crumble in our life. We're afraid to let them go because we're afraid that they won't be replaced by something better. We also have the Ace of Swords and the Empress. And the Knight of Pentacles over here at the bottom. So something is coming in as a sudden shock or realization about something or someone. Okay? News about he, she, this person, this job, this situation that maybe initially you thought you had to hurry up and do something. And I'm getting on the flip side. Some of you have thought you've had all the time in the world and have procrastinated. Okay, yep, that's also the other half of this. Some of you have held on too tight to some stuff that you were meant to let go of a long time ago. But if that's you, if that part of this reading is you, the Tower's coming in to be like, yeah, you should have let go of this. We gave you warnings. But it's gonna come in as very much like a lightning bolt here, like a shocking, surprising moment, like a truth bomb. That's what I'm getting with it. Like a truth bomb is going to come and hit you out of nowhere. You're going to be like, oh, I can manifest everything that I need. This could also be feminine energy. So feminine energy in this context here is about nurturing, loving, motherly energy, feminine energy. But it's also about manifestation. And what can you create with what you have? This feminine energy here has everything she needs and will create what she desires. So maybe for some of you, it's come as a shock that you have this capability. You weren't aware that you had to let some things go. I'm getting even that timing is a thing, right? Some of us have had to let go of the fact that I have to let go of timelines because divine timing is always the thing, right? If I'm not moving fast enough, I won't get what I need. If I don't let go of something, something greater won't replace it. So whatever it is that you've been hanging on to here, you're getting this very heavy realization that's coming in, shocking truth bomb, right? A crumbling of something. And it's being stripped away from you, whatever the tower is making crumble. Because whatever your beliefs were previously were not built on a solid foundation. Spirit's here to let you know that whatever you thought was restricting you wasn't. You have every capability here to build your life that you desire. Some of you haven't trusted your intuition, and that's okay. We're all still learning. We're all on different avenues of the journey. With this Knight of Pentacles here, this is a solid offer. And I'm getting that might be tied to some of this stuff here that led you not to trust in, again, leaving things behind, letting things go that don't serve you because maybe you didn't know that you were getting something better in return. It's like hanging on for dear life to these last $4 when you're about to die. It's like, who cares about this $4? You're gonna die. That's just what's in the card here. I love this deck. It's amazing. But the solid offer is at the bottom of the deck. It's here to reassure you that leave these piddly $4 behind. Because something better is going to replace it, and it's going to be solid. And you don't have to worry about whatever you're leaving behind or losing, right? In the grand scheme of things, let's just say you're going to a casino. You put $4 in a slot machine and you win $1 million afterwards. Well, hey, guess what? $1 million is better than $4. But you're hanging on to these $4 like, it's the last $4 I have. I can't trust that I'm going to make more from that, so I'm hanging on for dear life. But Spirit's here to remind you about how this process works and how divine timing works. You can make more. The Empress is here to show you that you can always make more. You're going to be using your own abilities, your own talents. She always has more than enough. And in fact, they always show the Empress with lots of plants growing around her. And she's on her throne like, yeah, I'm good. So whatever this truth bomb is that's coming in for someone here, don't be afraid to adjust your life because of that. Trust it. Trust your intuition on it, okay? Because something more solid is coming to replace it. All right, I do want to read on this last one, which is All That Glitters. So again, I did mention that this card represents looking at something and thinking it means one thing and it doesn't, like fool's gold. All right. So this is a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something that you are not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, or being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks that people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? In relationships, sometimes we try to become something that we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of the person. Who that person is, not what he or she can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears that others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American Gold Rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success that you seek, so don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface. Right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. All right. The other message that's coming through for this too, with comparison, is social media. Holy heckity doodah. People project like the best version of their life. And if you find yourself comparing your life to someone on social media, that's the trap you're falling into with it. So social media is not, and I mean 100% not, an accurate depiction of how people's lives really are. Okay? So don't fall into that trap of comparison. It is the thief of joy. You are searching for your own version of what glitters to you. And you may even get into some situation, okay, whether it is a job, a person, a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is, where you see something that maybe others don't see. Because again, what it said in the book was that, hey, this person, this situation may not be so glitzy and glammy, but you're seeing beneath that and their inner glow is beautiful. So you might be getting into something right now that other people might be trying to convince you out of because it doesn't look on the outside like much, but you're seeing something more of value on the inside. And I find that to be absolutely beautiful. So your message here is don't fall for, the glitz and the glam, because sometimes underneath it's hollow shallowness. But oftentimes the things that are beautiful on the inside do not always have that glitz and glam on the outside. Don't read a book by its cover is the other thing I'm hearing. All right, I just split the deck to shuffle and I got the Lover's card underneath. So with the Lovers card, you might have a choice. There might be a choice in love coming up for you, maybe a solid offer in some sense. The thing of this is it is about trusting your intuition, okay? Knowing that what is meant for you is already yours, and to trust your heart. All right, let's see what else we can get here for this pile. Thank you. The Devil. The Devil is the very opposite of the Lovers card. And look, there at the bottom is the Lovers card. I'm going to put it down. The Devil card represents temptation. All right. So you may be tempted to jump into something because maybe you feel your time is running out. Okay. Something may have happened where maybe you lost everything. Maybe your solid foundation you found out was not actually that solid, and you're being forced to redirect. As you go through, don't let this fool's gold trick you up into thinking that it's the real deal, because the real deal is out there and it may not look so glitzy and glammy, okay? Let's get one more for this pile. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles might come through in some small, seemingly insignificant way. It might be a message. It might, so again, what I'm getting here is maybe if let's just use a few examples. Maybe if it's a job. This job might advertise up front lots of pay, lots of benefits, lots of time off. Like, it seems way too good to be true, right? You don't have to work 5 days a week. You only have to work 3 days a week, and you're going to be making way more money than you would if you were working 5 days a week, you know, whatever the situation is. And you get there and it was like a sham, right? I'm getting like the bait and switch. But then you might see this other opportunity. You might get this other message from another job, and it might not seem like something you'd normally do, or maybe you're taking a little less money and it might seem, you know, maybe you're overqualified for it. But once you get there, you actually learn that it is more fulfilling to your soul and that you have way more growth potential within this company, okay? Now let's go and use this for our relationship people. If you are seeing this individual, this person's going to be super showy, super demonstrative, and, you know, act like they have a lot of money, or act like they're going to be taking you out and doing all these wonderful things for you, and act like they have this wonderful life. But then maybe after some time passes, their mask slips and you actually see their true self, and it was all a facade, right? Again, that social media thing that I was telling you about, where they're just really trying to put that mask on and show you what the best version of them is. You're not getting all the parts. But then you have this individual who might just send you a little text here that says, hey, just want to be friends right now. You know, I'm not really showy. I may not have a lot going on, but I'm interested, right? And maybe at first you're like, okay, well, I don't really know much about this person or whatever, but I'm gonna see what it's all about. And then after you talk to them and get to know them a little bit, it turns out that it was the very opposite of this, okay? Maybe they weren't very showy on the outside. They weren't very demonstrative. They didn't promise a bunch of stuff up front, but underneath they are just this amazing human being. So it's just really beautiful the way this looks on the table right now. All right, so let's get some tea leaf and just see if we can go a little deeper on this. Okay, we have Peacock, beware of great pride. So that could be this devil energy over here. Okay. We have great passion, tulip. So again, I'm very much tying this to this situation here. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. All right. So for some of you, this Page of Pentacles, this energy here, because we do have Page of Cups over here with this love offering energy. Someone might see you as the Ten of Cups, right? This ultimate fulfillment. And it might start as a friendship, okay? So the great passion might build over time, and it might not be, again, very demonstrative right up front, but there is definitely something that's alluding to that energy here. Could be somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. We have Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, so that would be for the people who ignored the signs about the tower, right? We discussed that early on. You know, the tower comes in when maybe you ignored something previously. So the tower comes in to disrupt and give you upheaval. It's that divine timing. Like, for those of you who thought you had more than enough time to just piddle paddle is what I'm hearing. All right, we have climbing towards success. Amazing. So again, bottom of the ladder. So if this is job related, I'm getting that that's what this is going to come in for with the job. So again, it might seem like a small offer that you're being offered, okay? But you're going to climb that ladder towards success. So if it is job related, that's what that's for. We have good luck and horseshoe. And you are on the road to success. I love it. So we definitely have road to success and climbing towards success. We have good luck here. Great passion. And here, look at that. New job or career. It says that right there. So for any of you who are not in a relationship or are looking to be in a relationship, this might be for the people who are in the job category. So you have luck on your side. You might even have a friend help you with something here, okay? So you have a distant friend thinking of you, and you have road to success, climbing towards success, and a new job or career. Now that I'm seeing this great pride here, there might be something, again, with the temptations. You might be indecisive about something, and maybe you're not going to jump into something because your pride may prevent you, okay? And a lot of it is going to depend on this, how you see this offer. So if you go towards it, you have two roads you can look at. You're looking at one that looks all bright and shiny and beautiful, but it's hollow inside. Then there's this other one that's seemingly menial, but is beautiful on the inside. Your warning here is not to just look at things from its exterior, right? Don't read the book by its cover. There is more greatness that happens inside when you actually open it and see what's going on the inside. All right, let's do some affirmations here. But good for you, whoever is getting this new job and this new career and climbing towards success, and you're on the right road to success. You have good luck on your side. All right, I'm able to accomplish anything that I set my mind on. What is it that you desire that you haven't succeeded at yet? Divide and conquer. Give yourself time and divide your plan into small pieces. After each victory, you will feel uplifted and ready to do more. All right. So for any of you who feel, again, mountain road, for any of you who feel that whatever you're going through right now is too much, right? Like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do all this. It's a lot. You're looking at it like it's a mountain. What your advice here from Spirit is to take it in smaller chunks, okay? Don't look at the whole overall picture and say, I have so much to accomplish in order to get to this success that I'm seeking, or this, ultimate fulfillment and happiness. Look at it as one little goal at a time, okay? So if there's a vice that you have, let's just say you're trying to quit smoking, or you're trying to quit drinking, or you're trying to overeat, or whatever your situation is, try one thing at a time. If you try to quit all 3 in one day, it's going to be a rough ride for you, my friend. So Spirit is telling you to slow down and to try to take smaller bites, right? You cannot finish a whole cake in one bite. Maybe take a thin slice, eat that piece, then get another one, right? Okay, this one. My inner self always knows what to do. Whenever you have to make a decision, pay attention to what you feel in that moment. Is your discomfort and anxiety coming out of fear, or do you feel that it is somehow justified? All right, so that's taking me to this High Priestess card. Your inner self always knows what to do. So when fear does arise around moving forward in some situation, sit with that energy and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is it valid? If it is valid, then that's okay. Sit with it. Let it pass. If it's not valid, why am I feeling this fear? I am open to love. Love yourself, and you will be the light that others are drawn to. I love it. So that's what we were talking about over here too, okay? Things that are radiating love from the inside do not look so glitzy and glammy on the outside always, okay? Those people are not showy. They're not demonstrative. They know that their energy speaks for itself. And when you approach this job, this person, whatever it is that you're getting into with this endeavor, you're going to feel it. That's how you're going to know. It may not look like much on the outside, but you're going to get on the inside and be like, wow, damn. Like, your insides don't match your outsides, but I'm okay with that because the insides are damn, you know? I have everything that I need within myself. Just believe in yourself and allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources that you need. I love it. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. You choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have and allow that feeling to spread through your body and feel the joy. Repeat daily. Yep. I'm also getting to, with this being over here, you're not going to find these people that are very demonstrative on the outside being very happy. Again, they might show this mask of happiness, but deep down, they're probably not truly happy, okay? You'll feel that, you'll know it, you'll trust it. There we go. I trust myself to make the right decision. Always try to be your best supporter. The true magic starts when you believe in yourself. That's absolutely right. You've got to trust it as well. It's not about just, I'm making the right choices because other people think that I am, but you also believe it within yourself. All right, last one. What I seek is seeking me. The universe is so generous that it can't wait to send your way whatever is necessary to help you in your journey. Just open your mind, which is the door that leads you to infinite possibilities, and accept that you are an unlimited being. Yep, you have to accept it. You have to trust it. You have to accept it. Your inner self already knows the way. You can choose to be happy. You have everything you need. You're open to love. And you are able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. I believe in all of you. All of you are beautiful souls that I don't care what you look like on the outside. I resonate with the feelings of things and the way they radiate from the inside. I have always been that way. So that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill in your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Thank you again for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.